3 sites. You can see we placed spikes immediately at the edge of the shoulders. This section does have a cement stabilized base, which made placement of the spikes fairly difficult. But we did want to put something off the pavement, as it appears that the painting has worn pretty badly on the GPS site, where our markings were made a year ago. Traffic does seem to be picking up quite a bit coming into Beaumont. It wasn't quite this heavy earlier in the afternoon. You can see we're right adjacent to a train line. I'm not sure exactly what line it is. Again, to summarize then, it appears the predominant distress is the joint seal damage. You can see again the weeds growing in here. Quite a bit of the joint sealant is actually missing, and there is some oxidation of the joint sealant that remains. There's very little, if any, faulting. The maximum observed was about 0.2 of an inch. The predominant fault was 0, with maybe 4 or 5 of the joints and intermediate warping joints showing 1/10 of an inch, and 1 or 2 showing 0.2 of an inch for the 3 SPS sections identified this afternoon. Again, we place the spikes at the beginning and end of each section on the shoulder. We only painted a tick mark just to help us with our distress survey and the deflection testing. We didn't have traffic control set up for this afternoon, and there's still some reservations as to what type of markings would be most appropriate. The paint crosses that were placed last year around this time have already disappeared. I did repaint the tick marks and the station numbers along with the ID number on our GPS site. However, we will need to come up with something more permanent for both the GPS site and these other SPS sites, at least in this particular location, possibly for the whole state. These are the 3 sites for SPS 4 on section 48, 41, 43 on US 90 between Nome, Texas and China, Texas.